Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. In this game, we'll see Washington going up against Houston. Houston has to feel pretty happy about their recent play. They are putting together an impressive stretch of basketball. Only one loss in their last 8 games. We'll see if that continues tonight. And Kenny, we have lots.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA, and with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, James Harden is a great offensive player, but there's no mistaking it. He does dominate the ball.
Thanks. He's a great passer, David. There's no doubt. He can set the table. And Doris, when you have 2 good teams playing, 2 teams that may legitimately meet one another down the road, does this game take on extra importance?
Well, it certainly will force their attention. The guys will be sharper. They'll be more locked in on the schemes, Kev. I can't wait for this one.
So off the tip, it's Washington's ball. And the Houston Rockets starting 5. The 2 pillars of this team, Chris Paul and Harden, are the 1 and the 2. P.J. Tucker is out there with Clint Capella. Howard with a screen on Harden. Here's Beal. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Well, Doris, one thing is certain for Bradley Beal. He's a lights-out shooter if you give him some space.
Oh, no doubt, Kev. Beal does such a great job, always squaring his shoulders, even when he's coming off the screen. And that quick setup and release, really hard to defend.
For Beal, his improvement wasn't only in the scoring department.
But no doubt, I thought he had a strong case for most improved player when you look at the areas he elevated his game. Career high in assists, career high in threes made, as well as free throws taken. I mean, what more could you ask for?
Harden with it, now guarded by Porter. And Harden with the stop.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with the ball.
Ball against ball. A putback, and the rebound goes to the Rockets. We're about 1 minute into the first. To the middle. Good work there as it goes. Tucker's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, that's just superb coordination and balance right there. Tucker's hard to move once he gets the ball inside.
And Beal kicks to Wall. Howard setting the pick for Wall. And Capella sends it back. And Paul with a clear path to the hoop. And counted. And a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Just lackluster transition D. That is just too easy.
Oh, come on, you got to put up at least a little bit of a fight, right? He simply ran down the court and goes right to the cup.
And one of the surprise moves of this past offseason was Chris Paul moving to Houston, joining James Harden to become one of the strongest backcourts in our league. Kicked off a feeling that Houston would be a force this season.
Drops for Paul. And you know, Greg, many thought that Chris Paul may take a look at San Antonio, and he did, but Houston was too enticing a chance to pass up.
It's certainly a distinctive third chapter in Paul's career. He's always been criticized for not going deep in the playoffs, and saw Houston as maybe his best bet to make a deep run.
It's good.
There it is. After 4 straight misses, finally nail one.
The Rockets have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Guarded by Porter. There's a good screen. Second chance effort. Tucker can't get it to go. For Washington, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And Beal kicks the wall. Pass to Morris. And that's going to be a travel. Just a moment to look back at how things were last season for this team as we look at the shot breakdown for Washington.
And they really based almost their entire offense around the three-point shot. Spread the floor, space the defense, and if the deep shots aren't falling, at least it should open things up inside.
On defense, Washington, it's a 3-point game, and this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team.
Yeah, and last year it didn't matter whether it was on the home or on the road. They failed to take a game from either of the 2 meetings.
You know, they may have lost some confidence coming off those losses last year. They know their roster is similarly talented. You wonder if that provides extra motivation in this matchup this season.
And one thing that is quite clear with the Rockets in terms of their approach is their shot selection. They prefer easy layups or threes. Very rarely will you see them play that in-between game.
Howard, the pass to Porter. And it's blocked. Tucker's got 5 points so far. And that shot selection, a systematic approach by the whole Houston organization. Greg, as a team, they actually took less mid-range jump shots than DeMar DeRozan did individually last season.
Yeah, and it wasn't even close. I mean, the approach Houston has made successful the last few seasons, they are 100% committed to not taking mid-range shots if they can help it.
Here's Paul. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. Paul's got his second bucket of the night. Washington trails by 8. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, I thought they came in with an aggressive mindset. Just turns out it was too aggressive.
Right, they fouled way too much, and there's nothing wrong with being physical, but they overdid it in the last game.
And Washington going with a whole new group here. Mahimi, a screen on Gordon. Rivers dishes to Mahimi. 5 on the clock. Got a piece of it.
Quick does he get off the floor. Chris rises high and sends it back.
Seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Carter Williams kicks to Green, dishes it to Gordon. There's a screen. Now the pass to Oubre. It's good from long range. Oubre's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. That one misses. And that does it for the first quarter. Houston on top. They're up by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And earlier, Chris Paul told us about the depth of their roster.
Our bench is amazing. It's so exciting because when our bench comes in, more often than not, if we're losing, they're going to get us the lead, and if we have the lead, they're going to increase the lead, and it's fun to watch because everybody cheers for each other too.
When your starters feel that good about their second unit guys, that's a heck of an asset that a team can have. And if you've seen Chris Paul cheering from the bench, you know that it's very, very true.
And Kevin, that's the kind of team that's always been so much fun to play on. Everybody's really pulling for one another, no matter who's playing. Even in practice, with that kind of a team, you tend to have more fun.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. The guys for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a numbers standpoint?
Protecting that rim early on, that's been a big factor for them tonight.
I'll tell you, rejection after rejection. The other team having a tough time scoring.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the Rockets, Gerald Green out there with Chris. Then there's Gordon. Then it's Michael Carter-Williams. And it's G in at the 5 down low. Free throw, good, Oubre. And about halfway through the season, some teams at the bottom, Doris, they're struggling. So my question to you is, at what point do you suddenly realize, wow, we are truly in rebuild mode?
Well, this is a fascinating part of the NBA at this point. A lot of discussion about super teams, a lot of discussion amongst general managers that we're playing for second. Is that something we want to do? And I think this is an issue the NBA and the collective bargaining agreement is going to have to address long term. There was no cap smoothing, and therefore there was that great influx of money that contributed to the super teams. Can the collective bargaining agreement between the league and the players in the long run afford us some measure of balance in the NBA? It's important, I think, that each organization believe if they're managed correctly, they have a chance for a championship. So in that individual matchup, the rim is totally unprotected. He's just got too much size on him.
Outside Gordon. Here's the 3. Kept alive. Chris. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Well, you love the aggressiveness. Chris not drifting around on the outside. He's getting it done in the painted area.
There's the pick. Gordon against Green. Shoots from 8. Another one falls for Washington.
It seemed to me they were shying away from a foul there. The D still has to be a little bit more physical than that. He's got to feel you.
And it's Chris in the corner, expanding his range. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Rough start for him, but he seems to have turned the corner here in the second period.
And Satoransky kicks to Oubre. Outside, Green. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
So a moment now to see the story on Michael Carter-Williams. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's getting around 4 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And clearly he's having a tough stretch here. But it's all about how you respond to the adversity. That'll be key.
Right, because everyone gets out of rhythm on occasion. It feels harder than it should be, but you've just got to keep working.
And Washington going with a whole new group here. Houston leading by 6. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
And watching James Harden, the amount of shots he is able to create for himself and his teammates, he just does so much from his position that is unrivaled. One of the greatest offensive threats, not only today, but really of the last decade.
First one at the line is good. And for Harden, he's been in the conversation, Greg, for MVP for several years. The way he's able to just carry an offense with his creativity garners attention.
And Kevin, I think he might have won it last year if it wasn't for the amazing season put in by Russell Westbrook. Don't count Harden out, though. He's such a unique talent on offense. Maybe this will be his year to bring home that MVP award.
Well, across the board last season, James Harden, Greg, saw his numbers jump through the roof, but he showed improvement both in his defensive engagement as well as his rebounding. Not something that a lot of us saw coming.
Yeah, that's a good point. And with Harden, I think the rebounding is the really surprising number. Went from being an average rebounding guard to a great one the last few seasons. He's been showing more of a dedication to all aspects of the game.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Five on the clock. Unloads from 13. That misses off the back. Washington trails by 6. Beal gets a wide open look. Nice shot from the wing.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
A drive by Paul. It's not going to go for him. Wall with some nice defense. Beal against Harden. And Beal kicks to Porter. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on James Harden.
Guys, there's no doubt last year was a breakout year for Otto Porter. I mean, he set career highs almost across the board. Points, rebounds, and so on. This guy went from being a role player to a major part of the offense.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And for Porter, and Doris, you've always said that he always had the tools.
No doubt. I mean, with Porter's size and ability to shoot the basketball, I think he's going to be a player who has a long career. Is it a complimentary role? Probably. But because he can catch and shoot, there's always value.
And Porter drops them both.
I think it's best to avoid putting this guy at the line if possible, but that's obviously easier said than done.
Ball against Wall. Screen by Capella. And Tucker has it in the corner. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Tucker's got 8 points.
I know he's not the most efficient long-range shooter, but Tucker hits enough of those to space out the defense.
Oh, Moore's in position. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Beal with the steal. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. There's 49 seconds left in the first half. Capella with a screen on Beal to the inside. And the dunk by Capella.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Great way to see the alley-oop. That replay courtesy of Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. And Beal kicks the wall. They set the pick. Screen by Howard. Back to Beal. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender up.
You know, whenever Beal gets a little breathing room, he just knows how to make the defense pay.
Paul against Wall. Paul outside. At the elbow, Harden. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
Rockets have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
Free throw drops for Harden.
Remember, back in 2012, James Harden was the 6th man of the year. Now, he's every bit the franchise player.
And And so it's Houston holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Mike, nice showing offensively in the first half. How do you keep that going?
We just got to keep sharing the ball. And, you know, if you're open, knock it down, stay confident. But the most important thing is us keep sharing the ball, making the extra pass.
Michael, you did a great job in the first half. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Ernie Johnson, joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports.
You're working out.
Houston found themselves in a close game in the first. They got their lead up to as many as 8 points in the opening period. Taking a look at the Rockets, what you think, Shaq, about the first half we saw from the Rockets?
Well, they're getting high percentage looks, good game planning. The ball is moving around. Guys are definitely staying disciplined. That's a big part of what has them having the lead at the halftime.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
Well, I think they could be way more physical than they have been in the first half. Their defense gave up way too many easy looks, and that kind of defense will turn to a loss any night.
And that will wrap up our halftime report, as it's just about time for the start of the second half.
The second half just about to get going here. You graduated as your university's all-time assist leader. What do you think is the most important trait for becoming a great guard, a great playmaker?
Well, I think obviously you have to have a pretty good handle because generally you're going to absorb some pressure in the middle of the game. But I think the other part of that is, Kevin, you've got to be someone who enjoys watching someone else score as much as you enjoy scoring yourself.
I think this makes you such a great analyst because you had to know as a guard everybody's role and everybody's movement on a certain play.
You know, that's a great point. I've always said being a point guard is the perfect position to come at an analyst job from. You're 100% right.
All out there with Bradley Beal. Then it's Otto Porter Jr. And there's Markieff Morris. And it's Howard in at the pivot, manning the middle. That's the room for Scott Brooks getting going here in the second half. Tucker with the ball. He's got 8. Screen by Capella. Shot clock at 5. It's stolen by Wall. Outside, Beal. Outside, Wall. Over Paul. And again, Washington no good.
Boy, searching for some rhythm here at the start of the second half. That's their 3rd straight miss.
And Tucker kicks the ball. Over Wall. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
You can tell they've got their foot on the gas pedal right now. No slowing down. The defense starting to look helpless.
Washington calls timeout.
Well, Chris Paul signing the big contract this past offseason, and you knew he'd end up with one of the biggest deals out there, and his impact on a team goes far beyond just stats.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Miami's checked in for Howard. Green comes in for Morris, and Zedaransky subbed in for John Wall. And then for Houston, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Green comes in for James Harden. And it's Carter Williams in for Paul. Well, Greg, Houston wanted Chris Paul, and they got their man. One of the bigger surprises, certainly, of the offseason.
Yeah, and without Paul on this roster, this team isn't in the conversation for winning. You need him to keep your window of winning open, and he is just that impactful and makes everyone on the floor better.
first one falls for him.
How about all four of Bradley Beal's brothers chose to play college football? The outlier and the wiser choosing round ball.
So he gets them both. Rockets leading by 10. Outside, Green. Pass to Chi. For the three. That shot off, and it's Washington the other way. Porter passes to Satoransky. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Outside, Porter. Nice ball movement by Washington. 4 on the clock. Bohemia screen. Here's Green. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Rockets have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Releases from 15. Here's Tucker. Porter pulls it in. Washington trails by 10. There's Beal with the 3. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got 5 rebounds tonight. The 3 gets the three-pointer to fall. Tucker's got 11 points.
Well, I'll tell you, he's been a go-to guy for them as they've taken this lead, and he keeps coming.
And Satoransky kicks to Beal. Passes it to Satoransky. There's the feed to Green. He dishes it to Beal. Bohemia screen. Here's Satoransky. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
And this is one pick you're not going to get around. Jan Mahimi with those broad shoulders.
There's the pick. Pass to Chi. Guarded by Porter. The pass to Chi. Here's Tucker. No good on the 3. For Washington, they've gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Green kicks to Porter. Back to Green. Outside, Beal. Feeds it to Green. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Rockets leading by 9. Here's Tucker, and a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. He's got 13.
Well, he's really finding his rhythm. Tucker lighting it up at an unusual pace tonight.
Outside, Green. He's looking for Mahimi and finds him. Bohemia screen. It's the one by Green. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And the replay is courtesy of Under Armour. Unleash chaos. It was a great sequence from the steal all the way to the finish at the other end. Here's Porter. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
I just look at a guy like Otto Porter, and it seems like he's coming into his own in this league. He scuffled a bit, certainly, in his first season, but a key piece for this group moving forward.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And to look at his percentage from the line, you see him at 89%. That's an indicator of what a consistent stroke he has.
No good on that one for the Rockets. And he sinks the second. Rockets leading by 12. And here's Harden. 7 points in the game. This one for 3. Here's Capella, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
And they make sure to get the last shot of the quarter there. Nicely done.
Well, that's outstanding execution, Greg. You always want to get the last shot of the quarter, which is precisely what they did there.
And so it's Houston, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Right back after this break. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Of course, you talk about versatility of players, but as a broadcaster, been a courtside reporter, game analyst, a studio host, you name it. What do you prefer to do? What do you like most?
There's no question about it, Kev. The analyst role is the absolute most fun. Now, the only thing that might push that over the top is to sit beside the great Kevin Harlan.
Taking a look at the Rockets. Ball and Harden, the star-studded backcourt. Clint Capella is out there with Chris, and it's Gordon in at the 3 spot.
Yeah, really solid pick by Marquise Morris. Plays total team basketball. So good to see.
Chris kicks to Gordon. Bad shot off. And Washington the other way now.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Rockets leading by 12. A baseline J. Again, the miss by Gordon.
Boy, he has been cold for a while now.
Yeah, starting to look like it's taking its toll mentally. He doesn't look like himself.
It's good on the putback.
Now, that's the passion you like to see from Marquise Morris, converting off the board.
Ball against ball. Stolen by Rivers. Here's Oubre. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Here's Gordon to the left side wing. Here's Chris. Buries the long-range jumper.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Washington calls timeout.
And Eric Gordon has long been noted as a terrific shooter, but I felt like he was able to display just how great he can be last season. Had that green light whenever he was on the floor, and really near the top of the league in terms of threes attempted and made.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Scott Brooks had to say to his team. He was not happy with their shot selection, and he let them know about it. He said, we're taking low percentage shots, guys. Space the floor, make the extra pass, and work for those shots in the flow of the offense. Stay with the plan. We'll see if they can get it going.
Thank you, David. And for Gordon, he's been a great catch-and-shoot player in the past, Greg. The difference last season was the improvement in his pull-up threes.
And there is a world of difference between shooting a three off the pass as opposed to off the dribble. The pull-up threes are what make players like Steph Curry so hard to guard. And when Gordon added that to his game, I think it helped his overall ability to score the basketball.
Morris with the ball. Working on Chris. Here's Wall. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
You have to love that mentality. John Wall took it in and made sure he drew the contact. You know, I think we can get intoxicated with the offensive end where John Wall is just so stellar at the point guard position. But this guy's athleticism allows him to be disruptive on the defensive end. He does a great job creating turnovers.
And he knocks down the first one. Doris, the turnovers you mentioned that Wall creates that are so valuable, he'll knock a ball loose and convert on the other end.
Well, he can do so many things on the defensive end, right, Kev? The steals have always been there. He's one of the best shot blockers at the point guard position because of his athleticism and his ability to come up with those chase down blocks with the speed and wingspan. Truly a thing of beauty.
And so Wall nails both of them.
Well, this is the #1 pick back in 2010. John Wall, he's the franchise. No question about that.
Ball kicks to Harden. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Ball outside. Shot clock at 6. Houston moving it around. For three. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Washington trails by 11. Popped up there for Howard. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Paul, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on John Wall.
Boy, I mean, the career Paul has had, just in terms of being a great point guard, there really are no words left to describe.
You respect the art of the assist. You always have that's part of your DNA. In the NBA now, which guys, in your opinion, are the most fun to watch in terms of their playmaking ability?
Well, I'd be interested in your take on this, but you could make the case that it's a non-point guard who's the best pure passer in the NBA. When a guy like LeBron James is differentiating between teammates about how they want to make the catch. One guy wants the ball in the seams, one guy doesn't care, and LeBron James goes to try to fit the needs of those players. Heck, come on, how good is that?
Well, it's the best. And you know what I think we're seeing when we talk about a positionless game? I think everybody's got that nice ability to pass the ball. I think they've even taken more to an art form where they take pride in the way they set up a teammate. The passing has never been better.
Agreed.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Shoot 2. Get the first one. Or as it seems like individual all-star and MVP voting is heavily influenced by how players' teams perform. Is that a good thing?
Well, I will say this, Kevin. I have a vote in some of the postseason awards. And if, in fact, I've got 2 players at the same position, and I need some line of demarcation to separate one from another, a team's win-loss record may influence that. Now, you might say it's unfair, but sometimes the difference between a player making it and not making it is minuscule. I would say this to you, Kevin. I would like to see all-star teams go out to 15 players as opposed to 12. There are 3 teams, first, second, and third, all NBA. Why not have 15 guys on the all-star team?
Excellent idea. He feeds it to Capella. There's the pick. Harden has a wide-open look. Drills it from outside.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Rockets.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last.
Well, he's obviously anticipating different movement there, and instead of an easy connection, the pass sails straight into the front row.
So both teams making some changes here. Now Gordon. Now here's Carter Williams. Pass to Chi. Gordon a screen. They set the pick. It's stolen by Mahimi.
Well, it's not looking good at this point.
You know, it just doesn't seem like they have enough time to get back into this one, and it has to be disappointing.
Carter Williams with it. So we see the Rockets get the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Michael, the key to this game for the team tonight?
It was just a team effort. You know, we moved the ball on defense. We were trying to help everybody out and be in the right spots all the time, and we were able to come up with a win.
Part of a rebuilding team here, Michael. Thank you for your time. Back to you, Kevin.